Good afternoon. Welcome to GrainTV. My name is Cody Bills. This is Logan Burgess. Today is May 25th, Friday, for the weekly wrap-up. We had quite a volatile week, Logan. Can you give us a little bit of an overview of what guided the trade all throughout the day?
Yeah, Cody. Well, we did see an overall bearish crop progress report come out on Monday. That kind of set the tone early. And we also had concerns that the Chinese demand was going to be drying up here soon in the near term. That certainly wasn't supportive of grains in general. We saw corn, soybeans, and wheat sell off lower across the week. As you can see here, if we jump into the fire tip platform, we picked up a few cents here today. Old crop corn up 1/4 penny, soybeans up 7.5, wheat up 12, and Kansas City wheat up 9 here. Another thing that wasn't really helping out the grains throughout this week was a dollar index, which continues to strengthen.
Yeah, really, it hasn't been helping the grain complex at all since the beginning of May. And so here we are, May 25th, and we've rallied for the better part of the month. Right. We're sitting at levels that I think will be affecting the competitiveness of the euro. So I think grain over there is going to be getting more competitive, and so that's going to potentially hurt our exports. But the bottom line here, this is all this whole dollar rally is on the back of the concern over in the European Union, the concern that Greece may end up exiting the European Union. They're trying to do some sort of contingent plans over there. Greece has voting, their second round of votes on June 17th, I believe, so it's still a ways off. There's a good chance we could see a little bit more legs to this rally in the dollar. Yeah,
absolutely. Well, in the meantime here, this is certainly going to remain a weather market here. We've seen weather be a huge factor in this grain market, not only abroad, we've seen it in Russia and Europe, but also domestically here certainly as well. Kind of looking into next week, right now the market's kind of factored in some beneficial rains coming into southern growing areas here Thursday and Friday of next week. If we don't get those rains, Cody, we should see this old crop corn contract certainly find some support from that. Right now, just in the last week here, we've seen 50 cents come off the premium that July is carrying over December. So that old crop corn premium is really drying up quick here. But, if we don't get these rains, it's certainly going to help that out here. Another good thing to keep an eye on as it relates to the strength of the dollar here, like you were talking about before. Yesterday, I heard you on AgWeb Radio talking about kind of the export sales front and export inspections. What are we kind of expecting there?
Yeah, well, I think the big thing to take away from what I talked about yesterday is that for soybeans, we've booked what the USDA is expecting. Right. And so we booked it already, but our inspections, the actual grain that's leaving the country, that's about on pace with what the USDA is expecting, right, maybe a little bit lagging. So if we want to see the USDA, or if we're going to see the USDA raise their export sales forecast, we're going to have to see a pickup in inspections along with the increase that we've already seen in export sales. So the bottom line is pay attention to these export inspection numbers. They're usually released on Monday. I believe they'll be released on Tuesday since we have an extended holiday on this next week.
Right, absolutely. Well, we will keep you tuned in to the export sales front on Twitter. At GrainTV is where you can find us. I think that kind of wraps up our show here for Friday afternoon. Thanks a lot for joining us on GrainTV. Have a great long weekend here. We'll see you back Tuesday.